This podcast is being recorded and produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past, present.
We extend our respect to any First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people joining us today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Welcome to Close Friends, everyone. Mitchell's still here with us. Hello.
Hi, Gorge. What's happening?
Not much. Covering for Brittney today.
I don't feel like I'm smart or adult enough to cover for Brittney because I did that thing that most people do when they're coming onto someone else's podcast. You listen to the last few episodes, you familiarise yourself, and I was like, we're talking about wills and like business insurance. I was like, I'm not fucking adult enough for any of this.
Oh yeah, but I think it's fine because it's a balance. Like she's doing all that. Dull, I'm doing nothing. I don't have a will. There's nothing to put in the will anyway. But but it's funny you say that because that is High Scrollers. Like when we first started High Scrollers, it was meant to be just like what's trending on the internet. Well, that just went out the window not very far after we started the whole thing, and now we just talk about everything. So nothing is off limits. We literally could talk about doing the wills, running the businesses, and then just the most fucked up, stupid shit.
Perfect.
Ever.
That's where I come into the equation. Fucked up, stupid shit.
And then Close Friends is even like diving deeper into that. Like we really can talk about anything. So if there's anything you want to talk about, in fact, you know what? I'll take one for the team and I'll kick it off. Really, we'll go somewhere that we've never been before on this podcast.
All right, let's go.
Hemorrhoids.
Okay.
I currently have my first one.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome. So you've had them before?
Yeah, not like I'm not currently burdened by one, but I have had it before. It's very humbling.
Well, see, I'm not opposed. Well, not opposed. I'm quite familiar with an anal fissure.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, an anal fissure is like a little tear in your bum hole, and obviously every time you go to the toilet and relieve yourself, it stings. It's not it's not a pleasant experience. So anal fissures I've had a few times in the past. I have spoken, I think, as well about when I had my gallbladder out and then had to be on painkillers. Some things down there were so solid it actually just tore me apart. So anal fissures I'm very, very familiar with, but this is actually my first ever hemorrhoid. And so
how did you discover it?
Right. So I've been a bit itchy and I've just been a bit squirmy, like I've got worms.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what's going on here? And then, I went to the bathroom yesterday and I went, that didn't feel right, because I know what it's meant to feel like. And I went, that didn't feel right. And then anyway, this morning, when I was getting ready to come to the podcast, I went and had a shower and I was, washing my ass as you do.
Yeah.
And I thought, maybe I've got an anal fissure. I'll just have a little feel down there. And I discovered my first ever hemorrhoid. It felt like a little baked bean was just stuck
like
down.
Like a bead or something.
Yeah, like a little bead. And I pushed it and I thought, oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
Oh, careful, don't push it because they can pop.
Oh, well, can you is that painful?
It's just like more blood than you'd think there should be involved. Okay. Yeah, not good. So I discovered mine when I was, just after a number 2, doing a wipe, and I was like, what for the love of God is that?
Okay.
Yeah. So have you got the creams and shit?
Well, I had a cream for the anal fissure. Unfortunately, I did get it out of my bathroom cabinet today to put it on, but it expired in earlier in the year, so I don't want to.
I
Here
wish
we go.
you told me earlier. I
you could have bought
I've got my
some.
leftover cream. They sorted out toot sweet.
Oh,
the hemorrhoid cream.
I'll have to go and have a look. Hemorrhoids, also known as piles, are swollen veins in the anus or rectum that can cause a variety of symptoms. Can you please Google girl for me? Here we go. Causes: straining during bowel movements. No, that hasn't happened. Chronic constipation or diarrhea. Well, I'm not usually, now that I don't have a gallbladder, I'm hardly ever constipated. It was just the time from the painkillers, but now I'm more on the
I remember when
other
I
end
had
of the
mine,
spectrum.
I
Pregnancy.
was looking at the causes and I was like, I've not done any of these, so I don't know.
Pregnancy.
This shit doesn't discriminate.
Oh, heavy lifting. No, I've been doing a lot of heavy lifting lately, actually.
What fucking heavy lifting are you doing? You'd get someone else to do it for you.
Yeah, true. Yeah, not right. Swelling and redness. Oh, no, that's the symptoms. Hang on. Being obese. Well, I'm on the spectrum somewhere. And a low-fibre diet. Could be a low-fibre diet. I don't know how much fibre I've been having, to be honest.
You'd know if it was too low. Like the stools wouldn't be ideal.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Prevention, a high-fibre diet. So maybe I've got to get some more fibre in.
Yeah, this shouldn't be new shit to you. Metamucil, lifesaver.
It says external hemorrhoids often resolve on their own with a few days to several weeks. I don't know if I could deal with it for several weeks. It's also not external. When they say external, how external are they talking? Because it's kind of just inside.
Yeah, it's like it could easily become. This is.
Oh, here we go. Here's a diagram.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, so we've got
It's becoming
internal.
so graphic. It could easily become external because it's not buried too deep, is what I'm saying.
Okay, so mine's an internal. It's just because that diagram there on Google, I'm going to put mine down as an internal hemorrhoid.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to I'm literally squirming in my seat now.
I don't want to
to
get
see.
too graphic, but how internal? Because again, I discovered mine when I was wiping my ass after a number 2.
It's not far in. It's not that far in.
okay.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, these
A
photos are
ligator
really disturbing.
to tie it up with a rubber band. Surely I'm not going to get to that stage. Oh no, the photos on Google are absolutely harrowing, everyone.
Yeah.
So risk that one.
Oh yeah, do that one. That one's covered. It says cannot look at. It says this image make.
No. It was covered for a reason. It was blurred out for a reason.
Yeah, cover that back up. Anyway, I'm just I wanted to say quickly to anyone listening who maybe deals with hemorrhoids, I feel your pain. I'm now part of the hemorrhoid family. I hope this is my one and only hemorrhoid.
Yeah, mine was a one and done.
Oh, one and done.
Yeah.
Okay, gorgeous.
But yeah, you got to get the good cream. I think I had to get a prescription for it.
Okay.
But it sorted it out real quick.
Did you have to show the doctor?
No,
Oh, you
they
just
kind of
said-
just take your word for it.
Well, then why do you need a prescription?
I don't know. Maybe some doctors would be like, if they don't know you from a block of soap, they might be like, bend over, prove it.
Right.
But my doctor was like, I'm a regular. She's
Oh
like,
my
yeah, okay, I'll write you a
God.
script. No worries.
I'd hate to be a doctor.
Oh, same.
Did you know, we've spoken about this on the podcast already, I think, but prostate exams no longer need a finger up the bum.
Really? What do
Yeah.
they do?
I don't know, maybe just a blood test or something. I think Brittney
Oh.
asked exactly the same question. I still didn't know the answer. No, Google girl, this is a very health-specific close friends episode.
Yeah,
Have you got
but-
any health issues going on at the moment you want to talk about? You got any anal fissures or
I'm
anything?
still recovering from my burnt legs. How do
Oh,
I treat those?
True. So do you need finger in, this is what Hannah's Googling, do you need finger in bum for prostate
That is
inspection? So it says you don't need a finger up the bum to diagnose prostate cancer. Okay, scroll down.
There you go.
Oh,
it's a
just
simple,
blood test.
You were right.
Well, who thought it was a good idea to stick a finger up a bum to
Yeah,
do
who
that?
was the doctor that put the word out being like, guys, we
yeah.
actually don't need to do this
Yeah,
anymore.
you know
it's
what?
completely unnecessary. Stop fingering your patient.
Yeah, who was the doctor who said, you know what, guys, we need to be fingering our patients? I reckon he needs to be investigated because it's all gone wrong
And
here.
everyone just took his word for
Could've
it.
just done a
and then
fing-
after all these years, someone goes, actually, why are we doing this? We don't need to do this at all.
Oh, my God. Well, that's topic one of Close Friends. We could go, see, this is the thing. We talk about so many things here. We've gone that end of the spectrum. Other end of the spectrum, it's your choice.
I'm trying to visualize what the other end of the spectrum is, because if the arse is one end, what's the other end? Other end of the rectum.
Other end of the rectum.
What are we dealing with?
I don't know. You ever had a parasite or a tapeworm?
No.
Yeah, ever had any health issues like that are a bit weird? I know you're exploring Botox under the arms.
Oh yeah, I was whinging about constantly sweating, and then because my ADHD meds, the Dexies, they raise your body temperature. So even in the dead of fucking winter, I'm sweating, and it's embarrassing having the patches. And so someone messaged me on Instagram after hearing me talk about this, and they were like, you know that if you get a prescription from a doctor, which again, no questions asked, she just goes, here, here's a referral letter, sorry, not a prescription, to like some sweat clinic, and it's all Medicare rebated. Botox under the arms to stop the sweating. And I think it's only $30 out of pocket. Medicare does the rest. I was
wow.
Get fucked. Imagine if all Botox was that cheap. But like, just because it's a sweat issue, I'm actually entitled to it. I haven't gotten around to it yet. There's quite a queue, but I've got the letter.
Might tell my doctor that I've sweat profusely from my forehead. Just need to get that frozen.
My crow's feet are drenched all the time in sweat. We need to do something about it, Doc.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I'm quite excited about that. A sweat-free summer.
Yeah, nice.
How marvellous.
Nice, because I hate sweating, and I am someone who I would always rather be cold.
Yeah.
I love the sun. I love summer, but I hate sweating and I hate being so hot that it's uncomfortable. I would rather, step into a shopping centre that's like ice cold than one where the aircon's broken and it's sweltering in there.
Oh, I hate that.
No.
I went to a smash room on the weekend.
Oh, how was that? Because I had
fucking
a great
boiling
time.
hot.
Oh,
I would have enjoyed it a lot more because they give you these like huge overalls to wear for one, which I thought that's excessive. But then I realised that like I would have just been cut to buggery. There's shit flying everywhere in a smash room. But yeah, there was no aircon and it really ruined it for me because I was so sweaty and disgusting. It also made my hair go all gross from all the bloody dust and debris from the broken plates and stuff. So it was good, but the release that I needed for my soul, the anger I was letting out, it just made me more angry because I'm like, well, now I'm sweaty again.
And what was the feeling of doing the smash room? Because for me, when I went and did the smash room with my friend, obviously it's like designed or advertised as come and get all your rage out and, smash the things at the wall and like get angry and get all the anger out of you. For me, we threw our first plate and we fucking pissed ourselves. Like for us, we just laughed for the whole half an hour.
It was more that. It was more for the fun of it because it's always been my dream.
Yeah.
This is like a little bit fucked to say, but I've always said that if I was ever, heaven forbid, on my deathbed and I got one of those Make-A-Wish things, my Make-A-Wish would be for a T2 saw to allow me to come in there with a hammer and just fuck up all the teapots. Oh. You know how they've got them immaculately placed in like a pyramid at the T2 saws, all these gorgeous teapots. I often have the intrusive thought, what if I just
came in with a baseball bat?
And so I've always had that dream, and then I found out smash rooms are a thing. So it's just the novelty of being able to break shit. I don't even have that much anger. It was just fun.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. We were just laughing. We were pissing ourselves at just being able to do something we've like never done, like smashed a plate on purpose. Like it was just so...
Because society tells you you're not supposed to.
Exactly. And fuck what society thinks. If you want to smash a plate, do it,
And I was so tempted to... Because they had like optional add-ons that you pay extra for. If you pay $40, they'll give you a microwave. You can fuck that up.
Yeah.
And they had all these add-ons, but I was like, I reckon they'd be harder to smash than you actually think. Because one time I was trying to smash a internet modem because I hated this internet provider. I don't want to say it in case they're a major bloody sponsor, but I wanted to smash this modem and like film me doing it to let out my rage because they were the worst internet ever. And I could not fucking break the bastard.
Didn't you set it on fire?
Yeah, because it wouldn't break. I ended up setting it on fire. Deodorant can, whoosh.
That's right. And then weren't you asked to delete it or something?
Yeah, I was.
By a different brand that you were working with because it was a bit violent or something? Or
no, it was during the time back in the day when we were trying to get our podcast off the ground and our management said it's not a good look for you to be burning shit on the internet when you're trying to get a contract here. So it was more just not a good look, Mitchell.
Yeah, true, because all eyes would have been on your profile at the time.
What sort of person are we about to hire? And then they go, and that's the sort of behaviour I'm doing. Just setting shit on fire. No.
Isn't it funny how, like, life changes? Like, the amount of blood, sweat and tears we had to put into getting Trash Alley off the ground.
I wasn't even allowed to burn shit on the internet.
No.
That's a huge sacrifice.
I know. And then we literally both have, because you have your podcast, Is It Just Me, which sadly is ending.
Yeah.
But if
no one's ever listened, it's not too late. We've got a couple of weeks left, but then you've got 5 years worth of binging.
Yeah.
If you want to catch up.
And I'm on a few of the episodes as well.
Many episodes. It's possible that you're one of our most frequent guests.
Yeah. Which is an honour, but I will say if you are going to go back and listen to those episodes, just remember I change my mind about every 3 months. So anything I said in those episodes...
Oh, that makes me so anxious.
Oh, I could never go back and listen to... Even High Scrollers, we've only been going for just over a year. I couldn't go back to listen to some of our episodes from 6 months ago because I go, whatever I said then, I either don't stand by, things have changed, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? And also, hello, we're comedians. Sometimes we just have to get to the butt of a joke. We just have to...
But also, sometimes I really mean what I'm saying at the time. But then I'm like, oh... Because when people tell me they're going to listen to old episodes, I'm starting from the start and binging. I'm like, oh, fuck me, what have I said that I will later contradict? Like, there was a point in time that I ranted on the podcast about how much I hate cats. Now, I'm a proud cat mum. I love my little girl. I've gone off dogs, if anything. I went on this full rant about how dogs are better. Bullshit, they're not. And then fast forward a few years and I'll change my mind again.
Yeah, legit. You'll get rid of Isabella and you'll have 4 dogs running around. Can we do a poll on our... Oh, can you do polls on Spotify for episodes, Hannah?
I don't think you can anymore. I tried to do that for... They just have a comment section. Actually, no, you can do polls.
Oh, I don't know. I was going to do a poll like cats or dogs or something, but fuck it. We'll do it in the broadcast channel. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. No, that's all good. All right. Well, anything else you want to say? Any parting words for our scrollers here, Mitchell, that you want to say before we wrap this one up?
Oh, I'm on the spot. Thanks for having me.
That's all right. You'll definitely be back in the future. And of course, don't forget, last time we're going to tell you, buy tickets to our show. The link will be in the show notes. It's called Can't Be Bothered. It's coming to Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. But you're probably already aware you're just lazy and haven't bought your fucking tickets yet.
Yeah, this can be your Christmas present to yourself. Or send the link to other people in your life and be like, this is what I bloody want.
Yes.
I don't want some shit fucking candle or whatever. Make it this, please. This is what I really want.
Buy you and your entire friend group tickets for Christmas.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Always thinking.
Yes.
Always thinking. Anyway, thank you for joining us, Mitchell. If people want to follow you online, where can they find you?
Just at Mitchell Coombs. No E in Coombs, by the way. That's the psychic.
Yeah.
Common mistake. There's two of us.
That's the psychic. Bloody hell, forgot about him.
When people Google Mitchell Coombs tickets, they're like, why am I getting a reading at Illawarra RSL? They go to the wrong fucking show.
No, that's not real. Well, thank you for joining us for Close Friends. Thanks for listening, scrollers, and don't forget, we'll see you next Tuesday.